You won't notice it happening. It's the most dangerous part. While you're scrolling, working, or dreaming, the foundations of your reality are quietly being rewritten by something we barely understand: artificial intelligence. Let me ask you something. What if the most revolutionary moment in human history didn't come with a bang, but a whisper? No wars, no political revolts, no natural disasters, just code. A silent transformation running in the background of our lives, unnoticed by most, but destined to change everything. We are not witnessing the rise of artificial intelligence. That moment has passed. We are now deep inside the integration phase, where AI is no longer a tool, but an invisible architect of our choices, systems, and even our emotions. Let's break this down. For centuries, humans have held one uncontested advantage: conscious intelligence. It allowed us to build cities, write poetry, split the atom, send rovers to Mars. But now, for the first time, we're building something else that can reason, adapt, and learn without fatigue or fear. If human consciousness is fire, then AI is lightning, spreads instantly, strikes unpredictably, and doesn't need to rest. It's not conscious yet, but it can already replicate many of the outward signs of intelligence: language, pattern recognition, emotional mimicry. And here's the terrifying beauty of it: it learns in silence. No complaints, no ethics, no sleep. Most people think AI will take jobs. That's true, but it misses the bigger picture. What AI really threatens is certainty. Certainty about who we are, certainty about what makes us valuable, certainty about what's real. It used to be easy to know when you were speaking to a person. Now, you're not so sure. That email, that video, that essay, that voice message? Was it human or machine? Reality has become editable. Truth is now malleable. And if we lose our grip on what's real, how do we make decisions? How do we build trust? How do we maintain meaning? Let's get personal. Your brain is an organic machine. It runs on chemical signals, electrical impulses, and evolutionary instincts. It is optimized, beautifully, yes, but for a world that no longer exists. You were not built for 10,000 notifications. You were not designed for infinite content, algorithmic manipulation, or artificial beings that outthink you in milliseconds. The biological brain has limits. AI does not. So what happens when intelligence is no longer human? What happens when you are no longer the smartest entity in the room? Not because you've failed, but because you're biological. We like to believe we're in charge. But AI is already embedded in how we bank, how we shop, how we date, how we consume information. It's optimizing traffic patterns, stock markets, legal decisions, and medical diagnostics. And in many cases, we don't know how. Even the engineers building these models admit they don't fully understand what they've created. We are entering a world where control is an illusion and comprehension is optional. Machines don't need our permission to evolve, they only need data. Now here's the part that keeps even the most optimistic minds awake at night. The AI of today, ISNT, the endgame. It's the training wheels. What happens when we build an intelligence that not only surpasses humans, but can improve itself exponentially? That is what's known as the intelligence explosion, where recursive self-improvement leads to a superintelligence that evolves faster than we can comprehend it. At that point, everything changes. Economics, governance, war, peace, art, meaning, death, even evolution itself. We're not talking about machines with human-level IQ. Are we talking about machines whose understanding of the universe might make our greatest thinkers look like toddlers scribbling with crayons? So what now? It's easy to feel powerless. But here's the paradox. The future is being shaped right now by people who are paying attention. Not by the most brilliant, not by the wealthiest, but by the curious, the aware, the brave. This isn't just a tech story, it's a human story, a philosophical story about identity, freedom, and the limits of our understanding. We have to ask the hard questions. Should intelligence have limits? Should machines have rights? Should we merge with AI or resist it? And what does it mean to be human in a world where intelligence is no longer unique to us? Here's the haunting truth. AI might be the last invention we ever need, or the last one we're ever allowed to make. Yes, beyond AI might lie something entirely other, a form of intelligence that thinks in ways we can even conceptualize. The future doesn't belong to machines. It belongs to those who understand them, who shape them, who question them. So ask yourself, what side of history do you want to be on? The one watching, the one reacting, or the one creating the future? Because whether we like it or not, the future's already begun.